bit of a Falke, but I think that's all gone these days.
That's all gone. Yeah,
hey,
he's doubled down on Dawson.
Yeah, was the first Grandmaster Falke that I knew. So in my mind, they're kind of the one. Ultimate Grandmaster now.
Yeah, that's kind of why I bring it up. Is like just because you don't see the name enough doesn't mean any less. You see that title and it's like, damn.
Sure, yeah. That's a lot of points.
This matchup for Gill is kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't know much about it.
It's Gill, so it's always kind of rough anyway. But like, Gill at the very least has a neutral similar to Chun-Li actually. That he has like some decent long range normals that he can't always convert off of, but they're safe enough that it's hard to challenge. And he uses his fireballs to kind of control the neutral.
Right. Already a little bit of trickiness with the parry versus the dive kick going on.
Yeah, but it's still just not even a threat to Rompepollo. And ooh, trying to get tricky, like that's the biggest amount of damage he's taken is being tricky about trying to walk forward. And Doropipa just calling it out. Like, yeah, Falke can just play a better zoning game and like go under fireballs easily with the charge shot. Nice parry. That might be a big mistake for Rompepollo. Now Doropipa can go for a GP activation round.
Not quite in range for that anti-air.
Good negating. Gets caught. Activate. Low,
yeah,
hits mid. That's gonna be a little bit more pressure. Nice jump back from Doropipa just to get out of the way there.
It additionally managed to get the cook going with the V trigger, but you know it's all that's gone now as soon as they got touched. Parrying these fireballs for a little bit of V meter, but I'm not sure it's gonna come into play. They do have one bar.
Very fortuitous about that EX knee. I don't know if Rompepollo was trying to do like an air throw off of it.
What?
No, Doropipa just gave up. He just gave up. He had the life lead, and instead of neutral jumping, he decided to parry your backdash. Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, maybe a little too backdash heavy there against the fireballs, but you know, it was the anti-air at the end that got them, losing their patience against the fireball war, clearly.
Yeah. Well, time was running out, so they had to get that life lead back. But yeah, alternating the fireballs pretty well, but like again, these mid-air fireballs and then the low shot fireballs are just such a good roundabout that really Rompepollo can just do a lot of chip with this feature. In fact, he gets a backward throw off of it. Oh, it's gonna be dead.
Oh my goodness! In worst case scenario here, off the EX tackle attempt for the armor, the multi-hit fireball just blowing that whole thing up. Wow, gruesome end here for game one. But Doropipa's still in it.
I mean, we got another game. That being said, I think I would like to see a little more, even more patience for Doropipa, which is tough saying. Like, this matchup is like when you have two zoners, essential zoners, going against each other, and one just outzones the other. It's like you don't even have a rushdown element that can compensate for the mid-screen shenanigans that go on. Like, it's rough sailing. But that being said, like, definitely maybe using if he wants to stick with Gill, using her shots as battery for his V-trigger. I honestly like V-trigger 2 in projectile matchups in particular, because I think the V-trigger 2, like the ice tree, pushes zoners into the corner much more easily, and it negates fireballs in that regard. And you can set up ice traps to at least give yourself some ability to like walk forward and not rush them down, but essentially zone them in a way that they can't just like sit and wait, where the flame V trigger often does. It just lets people sit there and wait as you just block every flame javelin that's thrown at you. But we're gonna still see Gill. I didn't catch the V trigger, but I think he's still running V trigger 1, so he's just taking a moment to think about stuff. V trigger 2. Okay. I don't know if it's on the same thought process or he just wants some schmixes down the road. No punish on the dive kick.
Honestly, I had thought that Urien was going to come out to play there with, you know, maybe a little V trigger 2 armor tackle action going on, but Doropipa has proven to be a Gill loyalist here in this particular matchup. Raw tackles in the neutral actually paying off in dividends.
Oh, thank God he blocked.
Yeah, held my breath there as well.
Still took some damage, but relatively small amount in the long thing. Excuse me, I spent for a little bit. Oh my god, he just tackles again! I just blocked that. Now you see Rompepollo going in a bit more because he knows that ice is just going to be a bad thing at mid-screen. That with the EX knees, and right now Doropipa, despite having the life deficit, does have control of this mid-screen. Ooh, did some bad challenges. Very well. And now with the corner, if he had more resources, I would say Doropipa is like on the cusp of doing really well. But with the lack of the reversal, it's just going to be Rompepollo's game there.
Yeah, on the cusp of getting chipped is what you mean to say. Rompepollo definitely looking like they're in the closest one out here, as they're at set point. What can Doropipa do to reprise? Honestly, some of those situations, the last round there, didn't seem too bad for them. I did appreciate that they've switched more to this blocking style instead of the parry style. Curious if they'll continue to mix it up. Ooh, conversions,
punishing stuff. Like, punishing is the bigger factor because Rompepollo's been using some normals that are a bit easier to whip punish, and like just not being punished for them early on. But Doropipa now, much more aggressive and much more willing to call out some of Rompepollo's zoning tactics and getting the round and doing so.
Yeah, on the board here. I appreciate the kind of the switch up in the playstyle there and using the offensive V reversal to chase down the last of that gray life. I like.
No answer. There's a big read on the parry, but only got throw punish, so in the scale of things, not too bad.
Yeah, he'll take a throw.
Yeah, you see him trying to play this zoning game, it just doesn't work because like Falke outreaches you.
Yeah, horizontal approach is not working out at all. But here we go. This is the EX Fireball situation that we're hoping for. Oh yeah, let's go.
That should be stun. That is more than stun.
Yep. Didn't even need the spike, but
I bet he also wishes that it had done
already. God
it wasn't
damn.
Stun. But yeah, that was still nice.
Kill
that
combo
was still pretty nice. Yeah. Nice back.
Oh no!
He got him like a pull cube. What a shot. Now we are
not dead though.
Not even. Rompepollo has such a massive lead in terms of resources now, and with that pressure at the end, oh, it's heartbreaking. Rompepollo takes it 2-0. 2-0, but the last round was close.
Nice play on both sides there. Yeah.